Share via email. Report story. By Random Rex 6. Tanabata. Even in a world of superpowers, the entire nation of Japan can't help but be caught up in such a lovely old story of the two lovers linked to each other through faith and the will of those around them to see love prevail. Perhaps the uplifting nature of the story only caused it to become more prevalent in the quirk-filled modern day. Whatever the case, UA's Class 1A was all too eager to enjoy the Tanabata on one of their precious days off, and had gathered together without much protesting. Save from Bakugo, but that was to be expected. And as to be expected, were eagerly indulging in a local festival as the summer triangle aligned above them. Everyone. Please gather in an orderly fashion. Iida proclaimed, wish writing has begun. The most common aspect of Tanabata's celebration always came back to the forefront, hanging the cards with their wishes written on them on the bamboo stalks. Remain orderly, everyone, please, the class representative requested, again in his stern, authoritarian tone. Please, just this once, let me get a girlfriend, Mineta prayed as he hung his up. Gonna need a lot more than the stars for that one, Jiro muttered, hanging hers. What's your wish this year, Yaomomo? Oh, the vice representative replied, startled, I just hope the back half of the year is a bit less eventful. We've been through a lot lately. Right there with Ya, Kaminari agreed, I'm ready to relax a little. Though fate may not have been on the side of those students in particular, there were a few who dreamt of something a bit less against the grain of reality. I wish to shine even more brightly than I have until now. My wish, it is magnifique, non. You do you, Aoyama, Midoriya said with a shrug. What about you though, Deku? Uraraka asked. Midoriya, slightly taken aback by the inquiry quickly grew sheepish. Oh, it's really not a big deal. Ashido, overhearing this, decided to pounce. Ooh, a secret wish. Scandal. I'm serious, it's nothing to worry about. Iida was quick to lay down the law. If Midoriya doesn't wish to tell us, he is under no obligation to tell us. Fine, but I'll find out, Ashido assured, skulking away. Uraraka offered a comforting reassurance, it's fine. Just curious is all. Promise not to spill. He asked. My lips are sealed. Midoriya looked out over his classmates, each smiling as they hung up their wish cards. I just want everyone else's wishes to come true. I've gotten a lot of things I wanted this year, so I figure I can go without for a little while. Uraraka nodded. I think that's really sweet. Thanks. You don't have to tell me yours if you don't want to. Midoriya offered. Uraraka paused. You know, I think I'll take you up on that. It's kinda personal. Your parents? The green-haired boy theorized, wishing for fortunes not unusual, but then again that doesn't seem like something you'd be serious about keeping private. Maybe about your career as a hero, but if that's the case, then you're rambling. Ah, right, Midoriya said, snapping out of his stupor. And after I said you didn't have to say. Promoted stories. You'll also like. The hero who sings with a smile 37K361. Hi guys, this is my first story I write on Wattpad. I hope you like it. The Kings and Queen, Yandere Wakfu X Reader, 53.7K 1.7 Kyonder. Wakfu X Reader. Images do not belong to me unless stated. Wakfu does not belong to me, it belongs to Enigma. This is being rewritten in another book on my profile. Feelings. Izawa. X Reader, 57K 1.3 KRE posting. This until I edit it. Sorry if it's not good, it's my first time writing a story. You enroll at UA and you have multiple quirks you are really good at using. Why? Return of Mokuden discontinued. 3.5K45. This story is officially up for adoption. If anyone is interested, message me or comment on the story. Convicted Hearts 3020 like my other story but ILI longer. I am, sequel of, You Are check mark 69.4K 1.8K. This book is the sequel of, You Are, so better read that first before going here. Tears of joy, tears of joy. Thank you to that one reader that suggested this title. I can't see you sad face but thank you. Son of All for 1766K 12.6K. This is a fanfic of extremely op Izuku. I do not own BNHA. It's okay. It's endearing. A blush came to the green-haired boy's face. Thanks. The gravity manipulator began to backpedal. Not that I mean like. I mean, it's not, I'm gonna right over there now. See ya in a bit. She then ran off in the random direction she pointed. Midoriya was left dumbfounded, as he often was when his friend behaved this way. I'll never understand girls, he thought. Uraraka, too, was left with her thoughts, as she found a different bamboo stalk, far from the others. Stupid, stupid, he probably thinks I'm weird. It's not like that, it isn't. As per usual, she found it hard to continue this line of thought, and simply focused on writing out her wish card, and placing it on the tree. There. Done. No big. Now better get back before Iida throws a fit. Uraraka approached the next day with a sizable level of confidence. She considered herself an optimist, and felt like class would be either uneventful, or a chance to really strut her stuff. She was ready for whatever the world had to throw at her. This perception was promptly shattered when she saw a number of classmates huddled around Hagakuri's phone. Is that real? Ciro asked. I think so, the invisible girl replied. It's always him, Mineta lamented. Why is it always him? Uraraka approached the group, her curiosity piqued. What's going on? Someone at UA found this crazy Tanabata card, and put it online, Ashido explained. Really? What's it? And as soon as Uraraka saw it, her heart sunk. It was her handwriting, that much was clear. But it seemed in her haste to exit an awkward conversation, place the card unseen, and return to class, she made a mistake. A single missing kanji, which radically altered the meaning of the wish. Her intended message was, I wish Midoriya would know how much we love him. The message as written was, I wish Midoriya would know how much I love him. Uraraka gulped. So, does Deku know about this yet? We dunno, Ashido replied, but it's gonna be great either way, huh? Yeah, the brunette agreed, less than enthusiastically, returning to her desk. Stupid, 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 she screamed internally. How could I make a mistake like that? I just want him to realize how much he means to everyone. That's not weird, that's being a good friend. I don't like him like that, I don't like him like that at all. It was at this point Midoriya walked in, wide-eyed, and seemingly in shock. Ashido rushed over. Hey, Midoriya, I saw, he muttered, cutting her off. Oh, she replied, do you? I have no idea, Kay, she said, clearly disappointed, but quickly returning to the gossip mill. As Midoriya continued to be a million miles away, Uraraka pondered this. Makes sense he wouldn't know. It was a mistake after all besides, she reasoned, everyone likes him. That's the point I was trying to make. He's just so sweet, and kind, and smart, strong, brave. I could go all day, really. And you know, he is pretty cute, so. She stopped. Am I? No, no, I don't like him like that, he's just a friend. My friend who is a boy, who is not my boyfriend. And there is no way I meant to write that. Midoriya turned, and gave a small head tilt. Something wrong? Uraraka was startled. Huh, nothing's wrong. Everything's great. How's the secret admirer thing going? She resisted the urge to smack herself for asking that. Just confused. Really, Midoriya admitted, clearly embarrassed. I wouldn't be surprised if it were a prank or something. Hey, come on, his rosy-cheeked friend said. There's plenty to like about you, you know. Oh, thanks, he replied, returning to face the board. Uraraka laid her head down on the desk. Awkward, but it's fine. It's true. There's a lot to like. Like I said, smart, strong, nice, cute. The whole package, really. Who wouldn't like him? I mean, I do. A pause, as her thoughts sank in. Oh, crap. I do like him like that. And she couldn't help but wonder whether or not she wanted her wish to come true. Where stories live. Discover now.